Hi everybody. There's an old saying that says, united we stand, divided we fall. And there's a scripture that goes along with that says, a house divided against itself cannot stand. You know, there's a lot of division in our world today, and you can attest to the fact that there's a lot of division, a lot of discord in our land today. But that old saying is true. If we want to accomplish much in our land and with our agendas, then we need to be united and not divided. And sometimes that's easier said than done. But when I look at the autism community and that which I'm trying to minister to and reach, moms of children with autism, I see a lot of division there as well. And some of us, we come from all walks of life and our stories are different as to how we got here. But there's a lot of things that we could accomplish if we were united and stood together. I know for me, my son is 21 years old. And so I've been on this journey quite a while now. And there's a tendency to kind of forget where you come from. And so as I listen to people and where they are right now, and a lot of those people have come a long way as well, and they have a story to tell. But even in doing that, we forget sometimes where we come from, and forget those moms who are now just getting the diagnosis. And sometimes we can be a little insensitive when it comes to where they are and, you know, the difficulty that they're dealing with just getting the diagnosis and now having to deal with this predicament in their lives. I was listening to a woman who was very strongly advocating autism acceptance. And, you know, basically we need to forget about awareness and forget about some of these other things that have been the agenda of the autism community in the past. And she felt like that's a thing of the past. And parents who are just getting the diagnosis should pretty much get over themselves. They're wallowing in their sorrow. This is their life, and you know, they're kind of making this all about them. And I understood where she was coming from to a very small extent, but I think that's a person that forgot what it was like when they first got that diagnosis for their child. There's some parents out there who are really having a hard time. Having a hard time facing the fact that their child is severely autistic, and that there is, you know, a process that they have to go through. There's emotions that they have to deal with, and this is not an easy thing. And so, you know, those of us who, you know, are out there trumping, and not talking about Trump, but trumping for, you know, the standard of living to be better for our children, for there to be greater programs and stopping bullying, for instance, which is a huge thing. We still need to remember that we had a journey to come through, and that it was not easy to begin with, and to take some time to reach back to those individuals, to pull them up to maybe where you are today, because they're not there. They're not there yet. And so, you know, hopefully my goal in this is for us to unite wherever you are, wherever your stand is, whatever you're fighting for, to remember that not only is this a spectrum for our children, but it's a spectrum for the parents who are raising those children. We're all different, and we're all dealing with this in a different way. And I just want to encourage that mom who just got the diagnosis of autism for their child and is just devastated right now. You're going to make it. You're going to get through this. And it's going to be all right. There are people that have gone before you that can kind of help you and guide you and show you the way. And I want to be one of those people. So, you know, be encouraged. There is strength for you. And I would encourage you to lean on the Lord, because He's able. Someone spoke to me just yesterday. I was telling them my story, and they were saying, you know what, God entrusted you. He knew that you were strong enough, even though you didn't know it and you didn't feel it or sense it. But He knew that He could give you this responsibility. and that your child will be okay in your hands, because He's able to enable us to get through this, difficult time. And so don't let anybody tell you that you shouldn't be feeling a certain way and, get over yourself and that kind of thing. That's not appropriate. It is okay. This is a process, and sometimes it very much feels like a grieving process, and some of the stages are very similar. And it is okay. But you will make it, and you'll come out stronger and better. And so I just want to say, to those who have come a long way, to reach back and encourage someone, and to be there for someone who's just going through this, because we need to stand together. We need to, in order for us to see breakthrough and advancements, we need to stand together wherever we are, because united we stand, divided we fall. God bless.